right? Omo agba metala. That's a way to do metala. Yeah, omo agba metala. Happy Easter, man. I hope you lot it's in your brains. Happy Easter, because that's what Easter, part of doing Easter is about celebrating the new life, you know, the spring of new life. Like what Yoruba, in Yoruba sign, that's like you say ikore, like harvesting. No, sorry, it's springing up a new life, really. When you kind of honor or acknowledge the presence of Orisha Oko, the deity, the spirit deity of the forest, which is kind of related to Ogun Orisha. I've said it previously in my previous video, like the color of Ogun Orisha is green on the higher level. You can see the Ogun color on lower level as red, or in some instance black, right? So, but the on the higher level, the color of Ogun Orisha is green, kind of associated with the Orisha Oko. Orisha Oko. That's what the concept that the Yoruba people celebrate. They kind of recognize and acknowledge when they're doing festival that has to do with harvesting or even sowing, like planting of things. Orisha Oko is reference. But it's continuous. It's not just something that you just go there and do. It's continuous. So if you think about Easter time, you're thinking about the springing up of new life, you know, a lot of green. So for people that recognize Esther, then you should be kind of celebrating the greens. The green is the color of love. It's situated on the heart heart chakra, Heart. Heart. I mean, you put that aside. It's like you can get you can get heart from it as well. Planet Heart, EARTH. You know, but what is about is the celebration of new life. You know, the springing up of new life. Spring up of new life. So Easter is about celebrating the springing up of new life. It's about celebrating love, you know. We're talking about organic love, real love, the one that challenges, the one that clears obstacles, the one that really challenge lies, you know. The one that challenge lies. Real love is based on truth, you know, and truth, you know, doesn't have a boundary, you know. Well, truth is boundless. Universal truth is boundless, you know. Just like universal love is boundless. Easter is supposed to be part of celebrating. Easter is about acknowledging universal truth. It's about acknowledging universal love. It's about acknowledging universal green. It's about acknowledging universal feeling. It's about acknowledging universal heart, you know, the heart chakra, you know. So, and in Yoruba science, that's the chakra for Ogun. That's the Ogun chakra. Ogun energy on the higher level, like I say, is green. On the lower level, like when you're talking about the rusted or the rustication aspect of Ogun, has to be reddish brown, you know. When something becoming rusted, you know, when something becoming rusted, you know. Like if you put say like you have a nail, you know, and I mean this stuff that we used to do back in the days when we were young, you know, our own type of chemistry. Children do this all the time, and you witness this all the time as well. When you can experiment by leaving nail, NAIL, you know, nail, like a steel nail. You can experiment by leaving iron nail, by leaving it inside water, and check over time, you know, the thing become rusted. That's the power of Ogun as well, the rusted energy. I mean, I see that on the lower level, and on the higher level there is the green energy, you know. So a lot of us, we kind of take for granted, or sometimes we get too emotionally unbalanced by talking about the fact that love can't love supposed to be gentle. Ogun energy is gentle, or Ogun energy clears the path as well, clears the pathway. That's why they always say Ogun energy is a warrior, you know, the one that clears the pathway, clears obstruction, clears pathways, make things flow. For things to flow, you have to clear the pathway, just like the stream, you know. When the water flows out on the obstruction, what happens? The water can appear violence if it's needed. And love is like that. Love clears the path of wrong things. Love clears the path of lies. You know, real love clears the path of lies, you know. So a lot of us can't deal with the fact that love can act that way. Love is not just about okidori, all this kind of stuff. Love do things accordingly, you know, which means real love experiments and kind of in accord with things that are fit to be in nature. Just like nature, you know, people talk about nature being love. That's very true. Well, if you observe nature properly, things that are not fit, that are not according to natural law, they get left out. They get pushed aside. You know, that happens all the time. They get pushed aside. People now say nature is cruel. It's cruel. If everything is set like that, you don't function in that area, then you get pushed aside. So the festival of Easter is about the remembrance of the new growth, the springing up of new life, the celebration of greenness. It's look around me, it's green, you know. Every time I say things are green, my faith in humanity is restored, you know. Every time I see green things, and still there's so much real love around. So the green leaves reminds me of eternal boundless of love, you know, real love, you know. So away do the dark green leaves remind me of real love, man. True love. That's what it's all about. So Easter is supposed to be celebrated that way. So, and I remember when I was growing up in Nigeria, even when we used to go to church, I remember on Friday, especially the Good Friday, that's what they call it, Good Friday. Today is Friday, right? Good Friday. You know, well, they will be telling us in church that we shouldn't be eating meat and anything that has to do with blood. Yeah, we follow it. We never eat anything that has to do with blood, which means we don't eat meat, we don't eat fish, we don't eat anything that has to do with blood, right? Red blood, there is, that is red blood, you know, we don't. So which means you have to leave all your animals alone. Good Friday. And fast forward, they might think, well, it's like I'm saying, why can't we just have it like that? Good Friday, good Monday, good Tuesday, good Wednesday, good Thursday, good Sunday. Which means this could be continued instead of just one Good Friday in a year when some people abstain from eating animals. You know? Say Good Friday, good greens. Right? But this is done for religious reasons though. And this is the thing with belief systems, really. Belief systems, you know. So if you kind of acknowledging today, although it's attested to the fact that they're talking about, if you check on the scripture, the Holy Bible, then you see why they celebrate Good Friday. And why some denominations kind of abstain from eating anything that has to do with blood, you know. So that's for everyone that interested to find out, you know. So my own Easter, Good Friday, it's almost like every day. Yeah. But for today, for just to share with you, you can eat a lot of greens. I read in my research that Esther in the Bible she's got green color. Her color is green. You know, I've never been told that when I was young, despite the fact that I went to my childhood days. I've been to a couple of churches, you know. I've never been told that. But due to my research, because you keep on researching, there's so much that we need to research for, you know. Because the scriptures say, knock on the door, be open to you. So I'm knocking the door. The doors are opening. So when it comes to knowledge, information. So I read, research led me to Esther in the Bible is green. So because she's got olive tone type of green skin, you know. Wow, you know, type of green skin. So I hope my Christian brothers and sisters know about this, man. I hope they do, yeah? Alright. So I hope they do, man, because that's just what it's all about, the green pigment, which symbolizes the essence of chlorophyll, the essence of magnesium, you know. Magnesium is kind of extremely responsible for why things are green. We don't get to hear about magnesium these days. Now, magnesium is not promoted like the way the rest of the elements being promoted to us. You don't really see the kind of formulations being made in the market, in the health market, where magnesium is being included as a main component of vitamin minerals that we kind of given to our body and even to children or just about anybody else. But magnesium is key. So what makes Esther green? Was she consuming a lot of magnesium, you know? Was she? Or was she so full of love that she turns green? I don't know. Was she drinking a lot of chlorophyll in the form of eating a lot of plants? You know? Because we know what makes plants green, right? It talks a lot about chlorophyll, but magnesium is key as well. Like plants like nettle. Nettle contains serious magnesium. Nettle leaf is around us. If you live local, if you live around green space, you can see nettle leaf. There's some around here, but the season, I'm just waiting for the season to come out. You know. So I had Esther, Queen Esther is green. I mean, I check in the KJV, King James version of the Bible. I didn't see any reference being made to Queen Esther being green color. You know, Easter, and maybe somebody could point me in the right direction in the Bible where it was stated that Esther, who had a greenish color, her skin was as greenish as the skin of Matthew, Mytle, Matthew. I haven't done a lot of research on that because I'm still doing research, but for people that knew about these things, I would like more information on it, you know. So does that mean Esther is Easter, and does that mean she is Aset of the Kemetic religion and spirituality? Does that mean she's Aset? Or yeah, Aset, Esther, Easter? Because Aset is being presented as green, and she's got green color as well. But so also is Asaru too. You know, there's a lot of parallels in these stories. A lot of parallels in these stories. I mean, reading stuff is quite challenging because it's interesting and challenging at the same time. Because it can give you point of reference, at the same time frustrate you when you're trying to arrive at a conclusion about something. So which means it just looks like you have to be studying for eternity. You just can't finish researching, because there are so many things that we've been dismembered from that we need to start remembering. Yeah, we've been dismembered, so we need to start remembering, you know. So Easter celebration is supposed to be about the springing of new life, or the process of having something to sprung into a new life later. Yeah, new season, the Easter season, where everything will become more green, even much more greener, to become much more greener, you know, coupled with the sunlight and other stuff that sustain the greenness of life, the purification of life, you know, the Ogun of life in Yoruba life science, Ogun of life, you know. Yoruba people need to start vibrating on a higher level and tap into the higher level of Ogun Orisha. Ogun Orisha is not just about the red aspect of it, like the killing, the unnecessary killing of animals or anything, you know. Ogun Orisha is about green aspect of life too, you know, green aspect of life. That's the higher. And Ogun Orisha can kill to sustain the life of others. Sustain the life of others, you know. On the higher level, Ogun Orisha is about the green aspect, the color of love, you know, the color of love. So happy Easter once again. I hope you're eating your greens, you're drinking your greens. as I've been told in Nigeria when I was growing up that we should abstain from eating animals and anything meat, anything that has to do with blood. I'm not quite sure if every denomination of belief systems are doing it, but at least that was a kind of reminiscence of what we used to be told in our churches back in the days, growing up many years ago, you know. So that's a good thought. Check out about Esther, check out about Easter, you know. By the biblical translation of things and the biblical tradition is an awesome stuff. You need more than just literal translation of it to be able to understand what is being said in the Bible. You know, it's deep. You know, it's deep, and you need things to corroborate it, things to corroborate with what you read in the Bible. So you have to study different fields. As Bible is a compilation of different stories, different traditions, different science, different arts, different everything. Some being taken out, some being added to it. You know. So yeah, check out while we're doing Easter. Yeah, that might give you more of why things are celebrated in some way or the other. You know. Whatever that is, we still need to apply common sense, you know. We need to apply common sense. At least we can see for ourselves how things are green around here. At least the trees. At least the trees, you know. At least the trees. So happy Easter. Yeah. Ashe.